Alrighty, hello, everybody. I hope you all had a great weekend. Welcome back to Blackmore's Basement. Right, we're going to be going back into Sucker for Love, because we got to help Rhok'zan have good dreams from now on. Alright. I really got to get a mic arm. Because my mic keeps picking up my mouse movements. Let me see if I can tweak the gain any to maybe ignore that and not have that happen. Okay, seems to be fine. Vieto's being fussy. Give me a second here. There we go. Alright. We need to try and get this, whatever this is. Alright, that should do it. I inspect my arm, but I still can't tell whether I'm in pain or not. I can only hope I'm not still bleeding out. That about handles my injuries. Hey, your name is Nanny, right? I'm going to give you your mask back so you can do the ritual too. I bet that lump aches, huh?
What? The one you gave to me?
You tried to stab me! I didn't mean to hurt you, I swear. You came at me, I was just defending myself. Look, you're hurt. Let me help you patch you up, and we'll call it even. Deal?
Like, barf me out.
You know, I could just hit you with my guitar again. Here, now chant, bottom of the page.
I know how to do it. Horna, Nagothtog, like, you Gognor Grinsbada.
Better?
This is gonna come back to bite you. Just wait until I break free, then you're toast for real.
Yeah, I'm sure. Okay, Rot bloom. The woods fatten themselves on us. The dead feed on the woods. The living feed on the woods. Whose blood does the tree? Whose blood is the tree bleeding? Alright, I need to... Give me a second here. Da-da-da-da-da. No, that's not the right one. Okay, so there's no guides. I mean, I get that the game's only a week old, but I guess I gotta figure this out the hard way. What do I have to do? Alright. Ick, what a gruesome looking ritual.
What's wrong?
Nothing, just the creepy just getting the creepy crawlies from this one. Looks like I've got to eat a bunch of stuff in order to make...
The seed, made immortal by my influence. When you die, the seed will bloom, leaving something good in the world long after you've passed away.
That's kind of beautiful, actually.
You think so?
I do. While I don't like the thinking about dying, it's kind of comforting thinking a part of me will live on, you know?
Well, the same could be said about having children. They carry on your legacy long after you die, too. And if you have a bunch of children, it's like living forever. Doesn't that sound nice, too?
It does. It does sound really nice. I've heard the making the children part's a lot of fun. Sheesh, all the grandkids talk. You're just like my mom.
I can work with that.
Mommy. Sorry. Mommy. Sorry. Mom. Sorry. Mommy. Sorry. Rhok'zan!
Kidding. I was only 60% serious.
That's still more than half.
But then again, living forever is something best done through offspring. Experiencing it yourself.
You mean like what you did to my Bucky?
He brought that upon himself.
You cursed him. He was your most devout follower, and you cursed him.
Wait, cursed?
One of my followers, the leader of the 1,000, stole a kiss from me long ago and became immortal. No matter what happens, he will still exist. Forever.
So Buck forced himself onto Rhok'zan, and now he's and now he's cosmically permanent. Yeah, nah, Buck's the asshole here. How was it a curse? I can use some immortality right about now. Wouldn't it be nice to live forever?
I mean, immortality is certainly not living forever. The pain you feel after fatal wounds becomes permanent, lifelong agony. For instance, if a human drowns, they feel indescribable fear and pain for seconds, maybe minutes at worst, and then are swept away by the mercy of death.
Jeez.
An immortal human would continue to drown, thrashing and screaming soundlessly, until help came. If it came. So, for a mortal human to be cursed with cosmic permanence, immortality is terror beyond death. Buck realized this, and is tormenting me until I take it back.
Well, why can't you? How come you don't just take it back then? Won't they let you go if you did?
Cosmic permanence was something that could be undone. It wouldn't be permanent, would it?
Fair enough.
When Bucky finds you, when he gets his hands on you.
Buck is already here.
Oh shit. A voice from the other side of my bedroom door? I didn't even hear him coming!
Bucky!
Buck, they're here.
Hello in there. It would appear that you have my book, my nanny, and my god inside that room with you. The good news is, you're holding all of the cards. As long as Nanny is unharmed.
She's fine. I just tied her up.
That's so. Then it looks like we can make a deal. If you let us in, we'll take Nanny and go.
What? No way! Once that door's open, I'm going missing for sure.
Do you realize the situation you're in? We can storm in and take the book, the girl, and the god by force.
Then how come you haven't done it already?
You might get a lucky shot on one of us before you die, like I assume you did Nanny. And if the injury was serious, we'd be stuck for the next who knows how many years with it. All of that is too much risk over you.
Right, and so you'll just let me waltz on out of here?
We get dozens of people trapped in our woods every week. It means nothing to us if you escape.
Even if I go straight to the police and tell them everything?
The police are already here. Open the door, and you can keep Rhok'zan and the book. And if you don't, you know what will happen. You have 20 seconds to make your choice.
Fine. Take your damn... You know what? I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised at all. I was hoping that it was the right answer to get this next, Oh, so it's just a bad end. Okay. That's just a bad end flag. Okay. Okay, survive.
You'll hit the book.
I quickly leap back from the door, awaiting the onslaught of cultists. But instead, I hear footsteps retreating.
Stardust! Are you alright?
I pat myself down quickly. If I got hit, I wasn't enough to make me lose consciousness. That'll have to do. What gives? Why are they running away? I do something to scare them off?
I know you have to leave this room eventually, so they're waiting to ambush you. Don't let your guard down. They could be anywhere.
Damn. Alright. First order of business. Heal myself, because I just got shot. Wearing goat skull, green fire candles. Yeah, that symbol is correct. Actually, hold on. She's still alive? The Thousand's tenacity is just something else.
What have you done? Why did you heal her?
He knew I was in here with you. And fired anyway. You heard it too, right? He said to stop shooting because they'd hit the book. Stupid, stupid, stupid.
It's just me or she acting different.
Thanks for bringing me back. Or whatever.
Thanks? So did she just say thank you? Rhok'zan, what's happening?
Desire for Buck was what drew her into the woods. Now that her desire for Buck is 0, there's nothing to amplify. That's all.
Really? She's not one of them anymore? Hey, if I untie you, you won't attack me, right?
No, Stardust. Think. Crisis of faith or not, she is still with the Thousand and just tried to kill you. She literally has your blood on her hands.
I slipped the guitar strap from around her wrists. Yeah, how's that?
I'm not gonna say thank you for releasing me too. You're the one who tied me up in the first place.
You tried to stab me!
I'm leaving. Bye.
Stardust, we're going to regret this.
Have a little faith in me. It'll be alright.
Well, I do feel a little better that she is not here with us anymore. Nanny not being around is fine by me.
Alright. Just gonna check the checkpoints real quick here. Alright, nothing's happening. But because Aha! And he's alive. Okay. Rot bloom. This ritual is required to safely approach the heart of the woods to perform the uprooting. The effects are not reversible, even in death. Find and consume the following in order. The pod of a plant which grew underwater within the Black Woods. First up. Found one. I think this thing's a plant, so it probably counts. My bath's ceramic, I think. Nothing a plant could grow on. So I can only imagine what the plant's actually growing out of under the murky water. The leathery seedling tears off with little resistance. I try to chew it, but it's hard as a rock. Something is off about the taste, too. I managed to force it down. Whatever it was, I don't think it was poisonous, but I feel kind of sick now. I'd better get a move on. Alright, dining room. Looks like I'm supposed to eat it raw this time. Yuck. I tear off a dripping morsel of the strange meat, pinch my nose shut, and imagine it is beef tartare as I force it down. There's a metally aftertaste in my mouth. Feels like something didn't go down quite right. I feel sick all of a sudden. My stomach immediately starts to churn. Oh, I need to get out of here. What? Huh? What's that incredible smell?
A rich, warm scent clouds my senses, settling my stomach almost instantly. I follow my nose, and it leads back to the meat. Could it really be? Did I just get a bad first piece or something? I hesitantly take another bite, and a wave of satisfaction washes over me. My appetite kicks into overdrive. I've never tasted anything like it. I ate a third piece, a fourth, and a fifth. It's like I've gone my whole life without eating until now. The seconds between bites feel like an eternity of withdrawal. Eventually,
my hunger abates, but only after I stripped it clean to the marrow. I need to get one last ingredient, the petal of a flower that grew in the Black Woods. I walk away, gnawing idly on the bone. Damn it! I've seen that jump scare like so many times, but it still gets me. Alright. There's other plants around, but none are as radiant as this one. This must be a flower grown directly from the Blackwood's soil. It's the last thing I need to eat before I can complete the ritual. I pluck a petal quietly and toss it into my mouth.
it tastes sweet, like honey. It leaves a numbing, unfamiliar sensation in my tongue, as if I'm tasting the very nature of the Black Woods. Suddenly, a sharp, bitter taste seizes me, and the sweetness vanishes. I try to spit out the petal, but I can't move. All I can do is look back at the flower and see how it and all the surrounding plants seem to be growing, all in the same direction, towards me. The horror.
My heart begins beating again, and my consciousness returns suddenly. I'm curled up on the ground in a corner of the room. My face is wet with tears, and I feel like several hours have passed. The flower is gone. Nothing remains of it but my vague memory and an inescapable sense of dread. Ensure there are no lit candles in the room with you. Place any plant in a room with your spawned partner. Alright.
Tharanak illuminating the far. Natha, hop yarn.
We're so close I can taste it. This feeling of hope welling in my chest. So unfamiliar.
I'd hate to disappoint you, but we're trapped in a pretty terrible situation. I'm not sure if escape is realistic at this point. I have no idea how many of them there are, and I know they're armed. I can't safely get out of this room anymore. Chances are that I'm going to walk into one of their traps eventually, even if I'm on guard every minute of every ritual left.
I know what ritual is next. We may yet make it out of this. But now that Nanny is gone, I fear the worst has yet to come. Let's hope that letting her live wasn't a big mistake.
The ritual will call upon any and all firstborns within the Black Woods to gather a prodigious amount of fresh blood, vital for many rituals, including uprooting. If you are death-shy, follow these steps to avoid being targeted. Chant near your spawned partner. After chanting, immediately leave the room and do not return early.
Lenog ya yilgnor luwinasna.
Alright, avoid making eye contact. Move quickly, but do not run. Be observant. Do not look at the next page until you've reached the hearts. Wait for the candles to go out. Do not leave the heart of the woods until the candles go out on their own. Once they do, leave immediately. Return to where the ritual began. Okay. Just wait for the candles to go out.
Ek gokra yego yognor, luinafna. God, what exactly is it?
I open the sack. The contents are a dark red liquid, thickly mixed with another darker fluid. It's kind of like fresh wine. I close up the sack, ignoring the sight of two bright red fingers floating to the top. No time to recover from all this. Gotta end the ritual.
How wonderful. This fresh blood was
Holy shit.
foam-free.
That thing nearly killed me. It knew I was here. Yeah, that's great. Your kid nearly killed me.
Soon I will finally leave Sacramento behind. Hopefully, wherever you spend the remainder of your reality will be greener pastures as well.
Yeah. Wait, what did you mean remainder of my reality?
I know it's a lot to take in, but because I'm an outer god, everything in this reality is my dream, including you. Sometime after I'm uprooted, I will wake up, and this reality will end.
But what happens to me when my reality ends?
Well, permanent entities like myself and Buck continue to exist between dreams. But as for non-immortals, stardust. A cultist asked me the same exact question once before, when I gave him my answer. At first he laughed as if I was joking. Shortly after, he was disappointed and confused, as if dissatisfied with my answer. But then, as he began to mull it over, it slowly began to drive him mad, until finally, he ran shrieking into the woods, and I never saw him again.
Oh, that's a sobering notion. Your answer was really that terrifying? I've got to know. What happens to me once my reality ends?
I don't know.
Someone's coming. Is it Buck? Did Nanny spill the beans and say how close we are to finishing? I ready my base. This is it. Whatever happens, I can't fail here. For my sake or Rhok'zan's.
Hey, I'm back.
Nanny came back? Trigger discipline. Resist the urge to bonk Nanny with your base. To be fair, I did it twice, because I didn't know the timing and I was scared. Hurry, get in here! Jeez, I almost took her hat off.
She's back? Why?
Because I'm leaving too. And the only way I'm getting out of here is if you finish your rituals. I gotta get back to my folks. And you do too, so...
Actually, thanks to the 1,000, that's no longer a possibility for her.
Oh. Were they... You know... Did we...
Well, did you? I take a deep breath and force a small smile. I swallowed hard, forcing the familiar lump in my throat back down.
And you saved me anyways? I don't know how I could even begin to thank you.
Well, you can start by helping us escape. Having an ex-cultist on our side evens the odds greatly.
It does?
Since she has children, she has the same superhuman strength and tenacity as the rest of them.
Well, you have kids?
Huh? What are you talking about? I do not have kids.
What do you mean? You've been Buck's girlfriend all this time. Inside my aura of desire, no less. How haven't the two of you had kids yet?
Why don't you tell me? You're the space goat with magic powers or whatever. How come instead of bringing me and Bucky closer, you ruined everything?
And everything? You two seemed pretty close before he, shot you.
I guess we'd be close if I ever got to see him or have any time alone together. I mean, that was what I thought all of this was gonna be. He told me that the black go to the woods was like some goddess of love or lust or whatever. So I was all like, OMG, that's totally hot. Let's summon her right now.
You did this. The two of you did this because you thought it would spice up your sex life?
As soon as we did, he stopped talking to me. Between you and all the other girls that wander into town, it's like I'm invisible or whatever.
Guess that explains why Nanny thought I was here for Buck when we first ran into each other.
For a second back there, I thought he'd realized how much I meant to him. Back when he said you can keep the book and the god if he just got me back. But I guess I'm like...
Hey, don't get yourself down. There's plenty of other violent cult leaders out there. I'm sure you'll find the right one for you.
Thanks. But I think I'm swearing off the skulls and robes for a while. After we do these rituals, that is. Here's everything you need for the next one. Saved you the trip.
Really? I think she returned it. Risk everything, returning just to help. So, after this, reality will end eventually?
Yes.
I'm part of the dream, meaning I'll probably vanish too.
Most likely.
So that makes me your dream girl, technically?
Well, that's one takeaway from the existential atom bomb I just dropped on you. But yes, I suppose so.
Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh! What? Cool.
Cool indeed. But it's about to get very, very hot. Uprooting you will cause the entire Black Woods to burn down, so you'll need to run. If the woods were able to lure you in all the way from wherever you were living, it means its roots have grown that far. That will burn too.
Just how far am I supposed to be running?
I'd say 60 miles just to be safe.
Doing this is going to burn everything down within 60 miles?
Small price to pay to excise the woods from your planet. Left unchecked, they will envelop the whole Earth, turning every human into either a cultist or fertilizer. Just think of it like a widespread forest fire. And not even the worst one you've seen. Humanity has dealt with far larger wildfires before. Your towns will heal.
So I just gotta run for it once the fire starts.
Stop running, and leave the book behind to burn. If the 1,000 ever recovered it, they could seed the Blackwoods again. And this will all have been for nothing.
But what if they save the book before it burns to ash?
We're never gonna make it out anyways. The 1,000 are ready to die for Buck. They'll mob us as soon as this place starts burning. Here, if you take my old robes and mask, you can, like, slip right past them. I'll stay behind and make sure the book burns.
But what about you? Won't they kill you if they see you without your cult stuff?
If they know my face, if they see me running away, they'll let me go. Here, try this on.
I slip on the robes and tuck my head under the goat skull mask. It fits snugly.
It fits. Do you know what that means?
That the disguise will work?
Yeah, but more importantly, it means we're the same size. Can I totally raid your closet on my way out? Because, like, I didn't want to say this while we were trying to kill each other or anything, but I love your pastel goth look. So cute.
Oh, thank you. I'm not big on the Valley Girl shtick, but you make it work. Oh, yeah, take whatever you want. It's all burning to the ground anyway.
Awesome.
Stardust, no! We're so close to escaping. You can't throw it all away now by trusting her. If the book doesn't burn, all of this will be for nothing. If you trust her, and then she hands the book over to the 1,000.
I got us this far, didn't I? Won't let you down now.
She...
Roxy, please.
Alright, I want this so badly. And I don't know if I have any hearts left to break.
Come on. Let's head on down to the root room and finish this.
Right. We are geared up and ready to go.
face and a heart. Chant. Fulakuk. Nguthpog. Yawin Shukorgog.
Actually did it. You really actually did it. And so the Blackwoods have been destroyed. May something green and good grow from its ashes. I am so proud of you. I can't thank you enough. It's ironic, isn't it? The day I get my wish of never having to see a human again is the same day I finally meet one worth knowing.
She goes. It's like an oven in here already. I hear frantic commotion. They must be coming.
Pass me the book.
I look down at the purple ritual book, hearing Rhok'zan's worries echo once more through my head. I know what I'm doing. Here. I didn't imagine the night ending with me willingly handing the book over to you.
Oh my god, right? Like, totally not what I expected at all.
You know, Buck really wants this book. And now that the woods are all burning down, he'd probably give anything to have it back.
If we went back to the 1,000 together, we could ask for anything. I'm sure he'd let you join.
Nanny! Nanny!
Kidding. I was just kidding. Jeez. Well, mostly.
She takes a long look at the book before tossing it into the fire.
This is like so embarrassing to say, but I think we would have been besties if things were different or whatever. You're so cute. See ya.
Your smile's really pretty. I wish we could have met somewhere else, too. Time to go. Hopefully the disguise is enough to escape.
Is that you?
Shoot! I wasn't expecting having to talk my way out of this! Yeah, totally?
What are you still doing in here? This place is coming down!
Do I really have to have them all fooled?
That outsider must have completed the uproot ritual. If we rush her, we might be able to save the book.
Right!
There's no way the book is burned all the way yet. I need to buy Nanny more time! Wait, I'll, like, totally get the book myself or whatever.
Really? Sonny, you're amazing! You're a true believer! I can't believe you'd sacrifice yours. Come on, guys! Let's get out of here!
Right!
Morons. Shit. I made it? I survived the night? I've got a long way to go before I unclear the wildfire, but I'm ahead of it at the moment. I'd better be sure to ditch the robe and mask. I don't want to be mistaken for a cultist once I'm home free. Lower my mask solemnly as I watch my childhood home burn to the ground. The house crackles loudly as the wood foundation splinters. Large sections of the house begin coming down in cinders, burying any cultists unfortunate enough to have been trapped underneath. This should be the end of the disappearances. Wait, what's that?
Sit tight. Another episode of Sucker for Love, Date to Die For is coming up. Sorry, I ended up not giving the book back after all.
Guess I've got to get involved now. The book is mine. Next time on Sucker for Love, House of Wax. I can't wait.
Nanny has left the 1,000. Chapter 1. True End. Alright, guess we're off to chapter 999.
Chapter 999. The Lonely Devil Arrives.
Let me guess, his name's Jersey? Oh no, wait, his name's Kid. Huh? A cacophony of squeals and excited, chattering rushes past the bookstore. The noise must have woken me up.
Such commotion. No matter what all the fuss is about, it's far too late in the day to be causing such a ruckus.
It's gotten late? Shoot, I was supposed to look for leads before sundown! For a year now, people, mostly girls, have been disappearing from their homes all over the prefecture. At first, everyone thought they'd just run off together, but as more girls vanished without a trace, panic started to spread. They're last seen on the bus to Sacramento. Having grown up here, I can't just stand by while so many people go missing in my backyard. Wait, that horde outside sounded like a group of young girls. I should warn them, or at the very least follow them. This could be a lead. Why do their voices sound familiar?
Wait, don't leave without your books.
Whoops, almost forgot. Thank you so much, Moo.
Thanks for stopping in. Take care.
I rush outside, leaving the warm glow of the bookstore behind. There's no trace of the girls. This should be about where the bus dropped off the missing girls. I better hurry and catch up with that group before I lose the trail in this fog. It sounded like they were headed for into the residential area through Gigi Alley. Were they chasing after someone? Did I make a wrong turn? There's no sign of anyone. I can't hear the commotion anymore. The fog here is oppressively thick, too. If I keep note of the missing persons posters along the wall, I should be able to find my way. There's only a few of them, right? So I can use them as markers. Was that a footstep? Who's that? Hello? No response. Was the wind too loud for my voice to be heard? Hello? I take a step towards the shapeless shadow in the mist, and hear something crackle under my feet. Something wrapped up in construction paper. There's various footprints stamped across the surface. It's a photo of an old man eating spaghetti messily. Must have just been framed, but the glass is broken from being trampled. Someone from that group I heard must have dropped this. I sprint after them, only to smack right into someone else a few steps in. Oh, I'm really sorry. Are you okay?
Don't sweat it. It was my fault for standing in the middle of the road. Oh, let me help you with your books.
What a handsome boy. I've heard that men are going missing too.
Headed for the bus stop? You might have already missed the last one.
No, I'm actually looking for clues about those girls that have been going missing. Are you trying to find someone too?
I'm looking for my girlfriend.
Poor thing. She a part of that mob I heard earlier? What's her name?
Depends. What's yours?
That's so corny.
Yeah, this guy's the worst. Hey, this may be a strange question, but do you not recognize me?
Sorry, have we met? I don't usually forget faces.
Ah, that must be it. You must not have seen me on TV yet. I made that one song, Lonely Devil.
Wait, I know you. You're Captain Kidd, right?
One and only.
Captain Kidd? Really? Ugh. It's bad enough that their names are all goat puns. He's a widely adored local idol that appeared out of thin air a year ago. No wonder he's wearing that disguise. I bet he can't even go to the store without getting mobbed.
Still nothing. That's strange. What did you say you were looking for again?
The girls that have been going missing?
Not looking for me? Say, you are an out-of-towner, right? I mean, you obviously don't live here. I'd know who you are. I know everyone around here like family.
I'm not really an out-of-towner. I used to live here. It's where I'm staying while I'm looking.
If you're really from around here, show me where you live.
Feel eyes digging into me from all around. I can't see them, but it can't just be paranoia.
Doing anything, so let's go now. Oh, don't forget your bag. So, what Buck wants.
Shit!
You're the one I've been looking for all along. I'm suddenly madly in love with you. In fact, I know it's so soon, but let's get married too. After all, so long as you're alive, I'll never have eyes for anyone else. Never.
Uh-oh.
Killer girls.
Unseen hands desperately grab at me from all around. but I managed to shake off their grip with surprising ease and make a mad dash forward. Behind me are dozens of footsteps. What's going on? Why am I being chased? Who the hell is Buck? Before I knew it, I arrived at my ancestral home, sitting ominously alone in the fog. Honestly, what was in my bag that made them all want to chase me so bad? Huh? What's this book? The nightmare started over again? And it seems I got lured into the Black Woods trap yet again, which means I get to see Rhok'zan again! Score! A lot of flowers. That's not good. I mean, there's glass, so... Oh no, the door's not... The bedroom's not safe anymore! Okay, Douse... The Black Goat is present, facing a tree from the Black Goat of the Black Woods.
Rhok'zan Selva Oscura. She's the wearing a shirt. And she is. I can stare at her forever. Hey, Rhok'zan.
In view of what we've been through together, you could call me Roxy?
Wickens, yes!
Probably don't remember, but you called me that long ago. And I've grown rather fond of it. Do you think you could call me that again?
Oh, makes sense. We're 999 loops in. Of course. I'm really glad to see you again, Roxy.
How have you been?
The 1,000 are at their last gasp. The only two remaining original members are Buck and Kid.
Should have figured that boy I met was involved. What happened to the rest?
The person Buck sent to kill you instead joined you, time and time again. So Buck sees to it that when I dream up a new reality, the traitors don't live to meet you. Buck sends somebody to kill you, they fall in love with you instead, they betray Buck, reality ends, Buck spends hundreds of years in time out, then reality starts anew, Buck kills the traitor, then sends somebody else after you, hundreds of times over.
Wow, sounds like I'm on fire. What?
I've lost you many times as well.
Left you in their hands? How many times?
Fine, Stardust, really. This is all nearly over. Soon, the 1,000 will just be a distant memory.
Tackled to the ground, there was a sickening sound of wet metal scraping and a dull pressure in my stomach. My eyes shoot wide with shock. She's clawing at my clothes and neck, hunting for a grip while we struggle for leverage. Until, eventually, she collapses.
Hello? Are you alright?
I gasp and cover my mouth in horror. It happened so fast. Roxy, what do we do? Can we do the healing thing? You know, isn't there that one ritual?
She's dead.
But no, that's not possible. It was so fast.
At death's door from exhaustion and starvation. Falling on her weapon was the final blow that stopped her heart. That normally wouldn't even be a serious injury. Chalk it up as another death by exhaustion from the Black Woods.
She's weak because she was about to die? Damn right! Is that how I escaped from that horde earlier?
Makes any difference. She had the Sacramento stare. Her conscience was long gone. Mentally, she wasn't here for her death.
She's trying to comfort me. But even if it was in self-defense, it feels like
Mic check, 1, 2, mic check. Hey, are you hearing me?
That voice. It's the boy from earlier.
You had a bit of a nasty shock, huh? Buck's had a lot of time to it so it won't happen again. You're gonna like what we've done with the place. Let's see here. Number 1, we took everything out of that room that we didn't need. No bass guitar, no nothing. You're unarmed. Number 2, no door to the ritual room anymore. Nowhere safe. But you already knew that one.
Shit.
Number 3, we begin our attack immediately. No negotiations, no honor duels, just last bitch standing from the get-go. Number 4, we cleaned out the fridge as soon as you got here, so no ritual reagents for you. Number 5, blast loud music to drown out our movements. And number 6, burn this list after doing everything on it so she doesn't know what's coming. Oh. Well, here's number 5.
What do I do?
I don't know. This has never happened before. Nothing like this.
Sounds like they're getting serious. I guess we'll have to get serious too. Alright, I'm not safe. Find an isolated location of your choice, somewhere where your cocoon won't be disturbed. Your organs will be liquefied, so any sudden movements will yield tragic results. Do not perform this ritual outside or near an open window. That is Captain Kidd. The knife comes free with a sickening, sucking sound. I can't bring myself to use it against these poor souls, but might need it for the ritual. I wipe the blade on my skirt. Okay, I can't be outside, and I need to be somewhere safe. I still can't enter this room. Oh, this room isn't safe. They can still come in here. Shit! Okay, yep, should have expected that. Keepsakes? Alright, any branching paths? Nope. Alright. The only place I can think that's safe would probably be the bathroom. Can't put it outside. Alright. Please. Nope, I am dead. Okay, I need to find a safe place to cast this. The only real safe place I can think is the chamber with the hearts. With Rhok'zan's hearts. Wait, that was an old woman. Okay, so kids got fans of all ages. Good to know. Wait, no, I need the knife. I'm an idiot. Okay. Damn it! There really is nowhere safe! But I need to cast this ritual. If I could enter this bedroom, that wouldn't be a problem, but... Oh! Hmm. Nope. This is gonna be tough. This is gonna be real tough. Okay. You know what? Let's try my bedroom. Or let's try the other bedroom. The fact that this takes a minute and a half is a... The fact that this takes 80 seconds is a bit much, but I can understand that. And I'm fucked. Wait, what? Seven, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. How did that work?
Such a troubled look. Are you alright, my sweet?
I'm still really shook up about the one that rushed in. The one that, you know...
Yes, death can be an upsetting thing to see for the death shy.
It's not that. She's not wearing robes or a mask. She just had the stare. She was so frail, so unlike the Thousand.
You've already figured it out on your own, haven't you? I didn't want you to find out. But your attackers are not members of the Thousand. They're using innocent people as your assailants this time. This is a concerning bit of leverage they've created. Experience has taught them they can use your humanity against you.
This feels so different from what little I can remember. How am I supposed to save any of them, Roxy?
At this point, I know nothing I can say will stop you from trying to befriend the people actively trying to kill you. If they're under my curse of thousands, then their admiration for Kid has been magnified to the point of fanatical idolatry. The only way to break their obsession is either by finding something else that they love even more, or by removing the object of their obsession.
I don't know anything about these people. Where would I even start? I hope I can think of something. Your body should be more pliable to change now. Have a knife on your person. Harvest meat from a mammal that died within the Blackwoods within the last 24 hours. This works best if it's something that you personally killed. Chant twice while standing next to your partner. Well, hey, look at that! The meat of something that died within the Blackwoods in the last 24 hours. She's already dead, so there's no harm in this, right? I'll be quick about it, I promise. That should be enough, but carving up a dead human for their meat. I can't remember enough about myself to know if I'm better than this. The line that separates me from the 1,000 is getting blurrier with every go-around.
Dokaya ehye imkepna ningui. Dokaya ehye imkepna ningui.
Very, very
Ow, that hurts.
against their new tactics.
God, that hurts.
What's this? A portrait of your grandfather?
That's not mine. I found it while I was coming here. I figured it must have one of the people who went missing dropped it. Wait, if somebody went out of their way to frame this, they probably cared deeply about whoever's in this photo. What if it's one of the people chasing me around? If I could reunite this with its owner, maybe they'll leave. They'll realize they love the guy in the photo more than Kid and leave.
Brilliant as ever, my shining star. But be careful and observant. This photo might protect you from its rightful owner, but it'll have no effect on anybody else.
Right. I'll keep an eye out for other dropped keepsakes while going through the rituals. If the ritual was successful, you should be able to see something glued between the next pages. If so, you can now sense living things on the verge of death. That is a spider. Alright. Organ donor. Have a knife on your person. Chant while facing one rot bloom flower. Do not attempt this ritual in a room with more than one rot bloom. Don't feel too bad. If their rot bloom is here, they won't be needing their heart anymore. Hopefully they don't try to take it back later. Alright. Damn it. You're talking about the... I got compared to Iguazu mainly on how I get laser focused on killing a boss when it pisses me off hard enough. The only one of my friends... Nice. I mean, granted, no one wants to be compared to Iguazu, but still.
Very, very good.
Alright. Okay. She is an indication of you are being tailed and are about to die. Got it.
Excellent work. Very.
Whose phone is this? Definitely not my sister's. Never seen this number from Mom before. I'll hold on to it. Maybe I can return it to whoever owns this later.
There you are.
I call back the number from the missed calls. I put it on speaker.
Erica! Thank goodness, I was worried sick!
Mama?
What happened to you? Where did you go? Why did you leave? I'll try to be a better mom.
You didn't do anything wrong. I'm so sorry. Please don't be mad at me.
Sweetie, please come home.
I'm coming, Mom.
Leave.
I give her phone back, and she dashes off. Oh, that's good! Alright. Having a knife on your person, chant while facing one rot bloom flower. Do not attempt this ritual in a room with more than one.
I hope you appreciate the situation you're in. We can do this forever.
Wait. Is this me?
Tell me who the bookmaker is.
Over my dead body.
Accommodate that.
Giving up? Finally. My arm's getting tired.
She never breaks. This is a waste of time. We'll have to find leads on our own. She told you she was from here, right?
Yeah, but I think she was lying.
In case she wasn't, check every house, starting with the ones near our base. Find a photo, something left behind that proves that she lived there.
What? Oh, that's like dozens of houses, though. I gotta do that all by myself after burying her. If it makes you feel any better, this is the worst day of my life, too.
Fuck you, pretty boy.
Buck wants to know who the bookmaker is? And where I live? If he knew either piece of information, he could find me long before I made it to this house. Before I know what's going on, even. If that happens, I'll be all out of redos. I'm gonna try not to think too hard about it, or how about the soft pulsations of my own heart in my hands. All right. Suckers. I got radar now. Shit. Okay, I can't get to Rhok'zan. Not from here, anyway. Alright.
You're doing so well despite the circumstances. I'm proud of you.
Thanks, Roxy, but
What? What's troubling you, my shooting star?
I just saw all these flowers I've left. Each one holds the memory of another time I didn't make it.
I wouldn't advise seeing any more echoes of past realities.
Believe me, I've had my fill, but it's just so strange to realize how many times we've gone around.
Thinking the same thing. To think Buck hasn't given up after all this time. It's strange. Whenever my followers achieve lifespans so long that it borders on immortality, they usually end their lives within a year. Without the ticking clock, there's no reason to do anything today, tomorrow, this month, ever.
Immortality is a curse. I keep saying it.
Even with my powers, the longest a human has ever chosen to live is thousands of years old now. To think he hasn't gotten tired of this yet.
Roxy, it's okay. I've made it to the last ritual again. You're almost out of here.
You managed to get through everything. Ah, well, we kind of phoned it in with the outsourced killers, huh? But they're still useful for just one more thing. Check this out. You're gonna love it. Oh, there's nothing I hate more than people that run from burning buildings. If anyone did that, I wouldn't love them anymore. There's just something so beautiful about someone who could sing their love for me amidst the fires of passion until they drop dead. Do you see now? If you uproot the woods, everybody burns.
Kid, you bastard! That's his game? Turning his fans into hostages? I can't just give myself up, but I can't send innocent people to their demise. Is there a right move?
There is a third option. If you uproot me and then kill Kid, his followers will flee. The object of their lust, dead. Die, let die, or kill. I know these are impossible choices for you especially, but whatever choice you make, I'm behind you 100%, my Starlight.
Thank you. The truth is, I can't make any of those choices. You got me trapped 3 different ways. I still have a faint hope that being stubborn will see me through this. And find all the hostages' keepsakes. There's a chance I won't be forced to make a choice. Okay. All the key items have a green glow to them. Right now, this is a scavenger hunt. One I need to do. Wait, there's someone at the entrance. Previous rituals should have exposed the roots. No further reagents or rituals are needed. Okay.
Take a fucking sip, please.
Nope. Big stretch. And a sip. This place has been turned upside down, but nothing is missing. Weird. There's a severed head on the table. A note tied to its hair reads, "For you, my love, the ultimate souvenir." The head belonged to one half of that pop duo on the TV. I take the head. Someone out there must be looking for her.
Number 7. Wait for you to come turn off the music.
Shit!
You're too.
Maybe there was something in the bathroom I missed. Or maybe out on the balcony? Huh. Looks like someone left their CD player here. It's covered in punk stickers, though the headphones I can hear an acoustic song playing. Sounds homemade. Must have belonged to one of the folks hiding around here. Guess I'll hold on to it for now. Oh, sick! I get to keep the head. Alright. I mean, gross, but still. I have a feeling. I present the head of the idol. I saw you two on TV. Any chance for a reunion tour? They leave, harmonizing until they're too far for me to hear. I have a picture of an older man. Let's hope.
Come here. Let me kill you.
I stand a safe distance and pulled out the cracked portrait I found earlier.
Oh, what have you got there, dearie? So handsome. Is that my Angus? Oh, that's my Angus. oh. Thank you.
Please, get out of here. You don't deserve to be around this kind of madness. Go back to your Angus. There's still one item I need to find. Where haven't I checked? The front room? It really is the only location I haven't checked. There's someone in the Genkan, but... I also know that there's someone in the crawl space. And that's the only route, and that's the only floor I haven't checked yet. God, that's loud. Okay, please let this work.
I found her.
I crank the volume as high as it can go and hit play. An acoustic song starts.
That music.
Her voice. Definitely got the right person. Don't you recognize who that is?
Wait, I know who that is. That's me. That's my song. That's me. Are you serious? But it's so good. I sound like that?
I give her back her CD player. She quickly puts the headphones on.
It's really me?
She crawls away, nodding her head along with the music. All right. Roxy's hearts are beating. Hello? Oh, a wallet! It says, the ID says it belongs to a Kenji Ito. It says here he turned 22 today. The poor guy's wandered here by mistake, or he's with the ones chasing me. I'll hang on to this. Could come in handy. And we know where Kenji is. The scavenger hunt was a lot easier than I thought it would be.
Gotcha.
Happy birthday, Kenji.
What?
It's your birthday today, isn't it? Isn't this yours?
Remembered my birthday. It's my birthday. Someone remembered my birthday.
He stumbles off, wiping away his flowing tears. Hey, don't forget your wallet! I guess he just wanted someone to remember it was his birthday. I'll drop it off at the police station later. Oh, poor guy. I honestly feel a little bad for him. That's all 5 keepsakes.
Later, Ninkostop, Iwishagorog.
And so, my black woods burned to ash once. We were
That was...
yes. I started to grow fond of Sacramento. It's a cozy diversion from the outer cosmos. And it kind of feels like my second home.
I nod absently.
My thoughts are preoccupied with what's to come. Did I make the right choice?
You told me once, nothing is worth regret. Memories and lessons are all worthwhile. Your story is still being written. Even if this chapter ends differently than you'd hoped. I thought that was an insightful thing of you to say.
Thank you, Roxy.
And thank you, my starlight. Take care, and be good.
turned back to look at me. For a second.
You used the Black Woods to warp their desire. Of course their adoration wasn't genuine.
No? When I suddenly got popular, I didn't guess it was because I was brainwashing everybody. All I knew was that everyone I met in Sacramento would become my biggest fan. That's all Buck told me. But if all of it was fake, what was it all for? The killings. So many people died. Over this?
His eyes are back to normal. His desire for his fans' adoration is zero. The Black Wood can't amplify anything as it burns. He used you to feed the woods and to catch me. And you only fell for it because you were brainwashed too.
No.
You think I'd save everyone else but you? Come on, let's go.
Go where? If the police didn't know I'm connected to every disappearance over the last year, they know now that we let a dozen witnesses go, and now that the woods are burning, I've got nowhere to hide. My life's over. I'm not gonna buy a four-eyed goat from outer space made me do it.
No, but they will buy a nutcase who says he worships a four-eyed goat from outer space made you do it.
Everything I was working so hard for. It all vanished the second I set foot in this awful town. If I had any idea.
You know, I heard your song on the radio before the different disappearances started. Lonely Devil. It was pretty good.
Good grief. At least I still have that. I'm turning myself in. I'll take whatever sentence I get quietly. And then, if I ever get out, I'm starting over in earnest.
He leaves, disappearing into the fog like his fans before him. I follow shortly after, bidding farewell to my home yet another time. I walk until the house becomes a small flicker in the distance. Strange. I don't usually make it this far, right? Did I do it? Am I finally free of the nightmares? Wait, is that... Shit! He found Moo. Kid has left the 1000. Chapter 3. True End. Alright, before we go into the climax, I'm going to use the restroom. I'll be back in a minute. Okay. Sorry about that. But yeah, of course Kid was redeemable. He was just as much a victim as everyone else. Sucker for Love, Chapter 1000. Something is very wrong. Did I doze off while reading? My daydreaming always turns into regular dreaming when I do. Is that what I was reading? I've got to get home! I'm sorry for falling asleep in your store, but I've got to... Oh no. Someone hung themselves right in front of me. Right next to me while I was sleeping? Is that Moo? Did Buck get to her? I feel sick. So sick. The floor slips under my feet and I fall back. Hard, loudly knocking books to the ground. I assume they're books. I can't see anything. Everything goes black. What an awful dream. Oh no! You're a Shoggoth! And you're cute!
Oh my gosh, did I break the human? Stupid!
Are you an alien?
No, I'm a mysterious, sexy librarian type. Look past my aloof and distant nature and fall in love with me ironically.
Oh my god, no! An alien is playing with a corpse in front of me. An alien is playing with a corpse right in front of me. This can't be real. I must still be dreaming.
It's not a dead body, promise. It's just a doll I use to interact with humans. Sorry to scare you. I was just hanging it up to dry, see? Also, hey, I'm not an alien. Shoggoths are from Earth too, you know.
I fucking called it! My mic is peaking. Hold on, let me see if I can adjust this properly. Is that any better? Is any better? Let me... it seems fine. Shoggoths, huh? Plural? There's more of you just walking around on Earth?
We live where all the undiscovered nightmare fuel hangs out. Bottom of the Pacific Ocean. Not my fault you guys went to space before 100%ing your own planet.
Moo? We want to go to space because what's in the ocean is 100 times worse than whatever we'd find out there! We're like 100 miles from the ocean. What are you even doing all the way out here in the countryside?
Well, one day, I grew tired of the darkness beneath the waves, and upon Tentacle and Maw, I skulked upon your shores. For what reason? You can't write smut underwater.
What? What? What a trivial reason. You know, I'd think that I would have heard on the news about giant tentacle monsters roaming through the country.
You think so, but I am a master of disguise and an expert on human linguistics. I've studied your culture extensively from the water, and I've mastered every language and can speak them in any accent. Check out my cowboy voice. Howdy, partner.
Whoa, it's like you're a real cowboy.
Thank you.
Compliment the writhing mass of teeth and tentacle. Compliment the writhing mass of teeth and tentacle. She can kill you if she wanted. Just compliment her.
Oh, to be honest, I only learned to read, speak, and write your languages so I could read your human books. They're far superior to cosmic scriptures. Don't get me started on the localizations.
Do I want to know? But that seems like a lot of effort.
Complex motives are far beyond mortal comprehension.
Also, technically, you shouldn't have sentience. Shoggoths were created as slave creatures to basically eat Elder God waste and clean up their experiments in the Antarctic. I thumb idly along the spines of the books written in English. They have suggestive titles. You learned every human language just so you could consume our smut? She's got hard pupils, Jesus Christ.
Maybe they weren't as complex as I thought.
You also make lifelike human models and learned every language that humans speak.
I have a thing for humans, okay?
Looking around the store, a lot of these books are Eldritch curios and lore. But some of these books... Big Slippery Shoggoth Girlfriends Volume 2. My Little Night Gaunt Can't Be This Fitherialgnith. They're explicit stories about love between humans and eldritch entities. I didn't know these kind of books even existed. Did she make all of these? And aren't you the one who's been writing my ultra-dangerous reality-bending ritual books?
Well, yeah, but I mainly just write smutty dojins and such.
Oh my god, no! Moo's not just a fangirl Shoggoth, she's a fangirl Fujoshi! Sorry, I'm just having a trouble wrapping my mind around that. They seem like two completely dissonant skills.
Yeah, those two hobbies are completely unrelated.
I raise an inquisitive eyebrow. Wait a minute. So, you make smut books fantasizing about humans and eldritch gods meeting, and then also make spell books that would allow humans and eldritch gods to meet in real life?
Wait, I know what it sounds like, but I can explain.
Go on!
I've got nothing.
God damn it!
Human eldritch love.
You indirectly summoned reality-ending gods to our realm, just so you could watch them date humans.
I pretty directly summoned them, actually.
Also, why the heck did you make the ritual so freaking scary?
Rituals for an outer god. They're all scary, all the time.
Well, if you're supposed to be helping me, why'd you put the most important ritual at the very end?
The uprooting ritual? Eldritch rituals are serious business. Doing them out of order could cause who knows what. And it's not like I've been asleep at the wheel here. I've been changing the books each time I find a potentially quicker, safer path to uprooting.
I have noticed that.
But there's only so many options when humans outright can't produce some sounds needed for many incantations.
I haven't had a problem so far.
Worcestershire sauce.
Okay, you've made your point.
All I was trying to say is that it's a cryptographic marvel that you can consistently perform these rituals, and that I'm a genius. That's all I'm really trying to say.
All this proves is that Wales is a hub of eldritch activity. Oh, is that all?
Besides, Rhok'zan loves the rituals. She's a god, she likes rituals. And the scarier they are, the faster you fall in love.
That's not how that works at all.
It totally worked. Rhok'zan likes you. Like, she likes you. Oh, she's got it bad.
Really?
I'm writing fanfics of the two of you right now. This stuff is hot. Let's see. Tax. Pining, slow burn, one-sided.
Hey, whoa, you're not putting this on AO3, are you? It's not one-sided!
Not?
Wait, I mean, well, she's gorgeous, and...
I ship it.
Wait, no.
Age difference, mommy, monster girl. Wait, is Roxy a monster girl or a furry? Well, I'll add them both and let the algorithm work its magic.
Oh my fucking god, she is posting this on AO3.
Rhok'zan, Stardust. Oh my god! Your ship name is Rockstar! Or Starzan?
Actual Fujo. Hey, I hate to kill the fun, but a lot of people have gotten really hurt because you made this book, including me.
It was never supposed to be like this. I thought only good things could come from summoning Roxy to your world. She just wants Earth to be one big happy family. And she's a wonderful mother. And she's kind. She's the only one who didn't laugh me out of Astrid's court when I suggested that humans and eldritch entities belong together. In fact, she agreed with me. We made the book together. An all-in-one ritual book full of spells that would make the perfect date. Plus an abort button, the uprooting ritual, in case the human needed to be rescued from Roxy. We picked the perfect human together, too. A young, handsome human man who had already spent so much time and money fruitlessly trying to contact Rhok'zan on his own. He flew through the rituals, started a huge family in her worship, and grew the 1,000 to such a size that the whole world was under Rhok'zan's influence. They never really clicked like I had hoped, but he had his god, and Rhok'zan had her family. They were so happy and carefree. But you should never be carefree when dealing with cosmic forces beyond reckoning. At some point, Buck decided to steal a smooch outside of Black Ceremony, completely out of order and without consulting the ritual book first. Instead of causing some obscure ritual to fail disastrously, something far worse happened. He accidentally performed a certain ritual perfectly, by pure bad luck. The Kiss of Immortality ritual. It was sealed with the smooch he stole. He tried everything to reverse his immortality. When nothing worked, he changed.
He brought this on himself. I mean, let's be real here.
So many people. So many humans that Rhok'zan considered her children. All these realities later, he's still tormenting her. I don't know if it's revenge or if he's got some other plan in mind, but he's never going away. What a big fat screw up this was. If Roxy of all the gods can't find happiness with a human, there's no hope for any of us cosmic entities. Between you and me, Roxy is the hottest one in the family by far.
I will agree with you on that. Roxy's banging. She got that MILF energy, you know what I'm saying?
So, that's why I'm trusting you with my books. I hope it's not too weird to say, but I think after seeing you time and time again, that I should have given you the book to begin with.
Well, I'm glad the book eventually found its way to me, but it's like a passed baton. Every leg of the sprint leading up to me was significant and worthwhile. And if I've got to pass it on again, I think I'm okay with that. But I also think I would really like to be the one that gets to cross the finish line. The one who gets to show Roxy how far we ran together.
Okay, that's it. You two are too perfect. Sorry, Roxy, you're gonna kill me for this. But you can't expect me to sit through 1,000 episodes of Stardust dying before you can admit how you feel. Here you go, you crazy kid. It's the Kiss of Immortality ritual. Do us all a favor and end up together already.
Wait, that's the same ritual that Buck did. Becoming permanent? This means I'll never die no matter what. Even when reality ends again. Will I end up like Buck? Holding this sinister page fills me with a palpable dread. This ritual is what started all of this. It's what caused Buck to go mad. It's what turned the 1,000 against Rhok'zan. It's what made every reality a nightmare. It's what caused me to suffer and perish countless times. But it's also what brought me to Rhok'zan. I think this is it. I think this is the key to ending the nightmare. To ending all of this for good. It's how I can stop Buck and the nightmares.
Fighting fire with fire?
Not exactly. Once I cast this, my fate will be the same as Buck's. There's no takebacks. But I have to have the heart to live with what I'm given. No takebacks needed. I'm ready to accept what great highs and lows eternity has in store for me. Give love, it comes back. If I embrace eternity, eternity will embrace me. Alright. Now I'm really pumped. No more baton passing. I'm going. Coming too?
No way, Jose! Buck's scary looking. Yeah, I know that I'm scary too. But I can't just run into the unknown like humans can. Shoggoths aren't brave like you are. I'm the only one that even left the sea for crying out loud.
Don't worry, you don't have to come. I have your book. That's all I needed so far. That's all I need now.
Oh, get him, Stardust!
No sign of anyone. A rot bloom? This could be the end of my life as a mortal, couldn't it? All in all, I have to say it's been a blast. Whatever's ahead, I know there'll be something to love. That's not good. outer cosmos are present. Alright. Perform a kiss of immortality. Simply kiss Rhok'zan Selva Oscura in the presence of a greater rot bloom. If no greater rot bloom is present, stand in a room with Rhok'zan with at least 1,000 rot bloom flowers. Draw this symbol. Chant. Chant is missing. Flower will bloom within 7 minutes. Eternal life awaits you. Make the most of it. Appendix M. This section of the book has been compiled from the deaths of your past lives in order to ensure your current incarnation survives as long as possible. Your suffering in this place has earned you this advantage, so adhere to the instructions precisely. Cloud of flesh flies. If you hear a loud buzzing or a sudden swarm of flying insects, flee. Now. Move quickly and deliberately away from the room you spotted the bugs until you can no longer see a single fly. The flies will not follow far, but be wary. Once they've caught your scent, they will likely be another feeding frenzy within minutes. You aren't fleeing the flies. You're fleeing what they're coming from. Tempestuous murder. Check windows frequently. In the event of seeing the flock of crow-like creatures outside, immediately flee to an interior room without windows open or closed. They are not crows. Their arrival will be silent, but their numbers great. Once you hear loud flapping of wings, they have stopped circling. It is safe to come out. Hush of the deep woods. If all sound has been stolen, panic loudly. Loud noises are your only salvation. Keep a running clock in your head. At least once every 15 seconds, create a loud noise. Doesn't matter what it is, only that it is loud. Do this for a full minute. The hush hungers for your silence. Starve it. If you feel a sudden sense of dread and your heart begins to race, it is your natural prey instinct. Hide in a room with only one entrance and no open windows. Once inside, face the only way in. Do not look away. Waiting is the worst part, but stay strong. It will never attack you from the front. Once the dread subsides, or it has likely sought prey elsewhere, or it found a better hiding spot. Stygian canopy. If your vision is darkening, or you catch glimpses of trees where they shouldn't be, the Black Woods is forcing night upon all living things within it. This includes nocturnal predators. Find any lit candles and stare directly at them. The trees will retreat from its glow. Do not look away. The song of morning birds chirping means you've survived the artificial night. Call of the seventh knock. Listen carefully for the direction of the knocking. Move slowly towards the sound. If another sound distracts you, do not follow it. The knocking is your only guide. Pull open the door in one swift motion once the seventh knock begins. Do not hesitate. Your timing must be perfect. If the sixth knock comes before you find the source, stay perfectly still. Do not even breathe. It may pass you by. Death of death. Notice rotting corpses rising from fields of rot bloom flowers. The second floor balcony is your only sanctuary. It is the only room you've never died in. Your deaths have been given new life. They are hungry to trade their fate for yours. They will not last long in this world and will starve quickly. Wait it out. Be warned, there may be stragglers. Spiteful dwelling. If the walls and floors begin creaking loudly, the house itself has been given life by the volumes of immortal blood spilled and soaked into the foundation. Exit before you are crushed. The staircases are not safe. Do not use them. If you are upstairs, you must leave through a window. Do not use doors that move on their own. They are mouths. Fumigating miasma. A thick mist will fill the lower levels of the house. Seek your higher ground immediately. Stand near any open window on the top floor. The spores work fast. Dizziness and nausea will overtake you in seconds within seconds of exposure. Megafauna hominid. The megafauna hominid stalks silently and seemingly at random on a possibly elongated limbs. Avoid being in a room with it for too long. Upon seeing it, you will be compelled compelled to scream yourself to death. Note, it does not appear to be hostile, but you have died many times because of it all the same. Summon first warns. If you hear the loud cry of a baby, flee to the heart of the woods. Do not emerge until the candles blow out on their own. Be observant. Okay. We got the mister, got the heart. Candles are out. Candles are out. Statue is here.
We ready for this gauntlet? Because I sure as shit am. Rhok'zan, Selva, Oscura.
It took me a while to start dreaming this time. I was too anxious to fall asleep. So, this is it. Buck is the only remaining member of the 1,000. Are you ready for what's to come?
It's only hitting me that just now that this kiss of immortality thing, isn't it kind of like asking her to marry her? Promising to be with her forever, sealed with a kiss, no takebacks? Holding this book feels like fumbling with an engagement ring in my pocket.
Stardust, are you alright?
Oh, yeah, I'm fine.
Nervous?
You don't even know. The butterflies in my stomach are building to the point of unbearability. Just as I'm about to swallow them down, a breeze blows into my room, carrying a foul stench that fills my lungs. I fall over, retching. My eyes sting and water uncontrollably. I have to actively fight the urge to vomit. What is that smell? Did something die?
Something didn't. He's here. I can sense him. You've got the book?
Got it. Now or never. I prop myself up on one knee and open the book to the Kiss of Immortality ritual, revealing it to her.
You don't have to kneel to me for my rich... Where did you get that? Moo!
I thought I had something to say planned, but my mind is completely blank with nerves. Take something, anything! Roxy, I only exist because you dream about me. Without you, there'd be no me. When I look back on my life, all the things I got to do and see, it'd take me forever to say thank you, so I will. Buck's inside the house. I've got to get going. Think about it, okay? I'm gonna get started on it, but I won't finish if you don't say yes, okay? Finally, here we go. 1v1. I've only got one ritual to get through. Let's do this.
Goka ya siaha liwunafa nkufutog. Still can't enter that room. Okay. Shit, I'm going in circles. Damn it. That was... Oh no. No, I need a room that doesn't have windows. Tempestuous murder. Interior room without windows, open or closed. They are not closed. Okay. Stitching canopy. Alright, birdsong, we're safe. This probably isn't safe. Balcony. It's the only place I haven't died after all. Get to the hearts. Wait till the candles go out. look at it. Oh, why does it have to be babies? Oh. Don't look, don't look, don't look. Wait for the candles, don't look. Firstborn screaming. Come on. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right, the flower should have bloomed by now. I just need to get back. Rhok'zan!
Hey, lovebird.
What are you doing to her?
You're awake. Now that you're here. Easier.
I want to be so angry, but I can't be angrier than I am frustrated and confused. Why? Why would you do this? Tormenting us isn't going to change a thing. Why can't you just face the reality that you're immortal already?
The reality is that I'm immortal. I couldn't care less. If the eternal sleeper wakes up, the end. Immortality or not.
I vaguely remember reading something about Bad Moose Library once. A god that dreams of all other gods into existence. By extension, all of their realities. That means you're talking about ending everything? 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 How's torturing Rhok'zan supposed to do that? Why are you punishing her?
Scream loud enough that the sleeper hears it.
You would wake up Azathoth just to get back at her for something you did?
If she doesn't, maybe another god will. Any god that learns that I exist will start having nightmares too. Once I'm in their head, it's sheet-clutching nightmares forever. I'll never stop. I only need one screamer. I'll find them eventually. I'm human.
And you would have gotten away with it, too, if it weren't for this meddling cad.
I've never been more happy to hear Auntie Yan Yan.
Hello, handsome.
Auntie Yan Yan?
Threatening to terrorize my very sisters and granddaughters the way you so tortured my niece? I respect that. My silly flock of hens could use a good browbeating. But trying to speak to the eternal sleeper? Come now, that is the duty of a god, not a human playing pretend. I will articulate to you the difference.
What a lucky break. I can complete the kiss. Wait a minute. If Auntie Yan Yan drinks bucket in her dreams, she's going to start getting nightmares too. What's going to end up in the mind of a god who talks directly to the eternal sleeper? That's exactly what he wants. Stop! Good, he's free. It's now or never. Never had a bad dream in my life. But I've had bad dreams so wonderful that it woke me up right at the best part. I become immortal. I'll survive through her waking up this time. That's it, I don't have time to say it now. Will when I have forever to say it.
You've already said it. Time after time. I love you too.
So, you're okay with this? Ooh. Was that a second kiss of immortality?
No, just a regular one. Stardust. Since I met you, I wondered how I could be so lucky. How you could have appeared so suddenly, like a bright star in the darkest sky. I think it's because, despite everything, I never stopped believing in good. That someone like you had to exist somewhere. And you did. You are the good that I knew had to exist somewhere in this infinite cosmos. Stardust. You're the most wonderful thing I could have ever dreamed up.
Oh, no, say it.
Thank you, my twinkling Stardust.
Gram, you're crying. Did you have another bad dream?
Lynetta, hey! Is this a prequel?
No, child. Do you want to hear about it?
What? But you never want to talk about your dreams.
I had my reasons. I didn't want to fill your head with fear of humans. Now, I can tell you about love.
Love? For humans?
Oh, it's everyone's favorite, Esther. Yay.
I know. But I believe, in time, you just might come to love them too.
Ew!
Oh, keep it down, ladies.
Sleep well?
Get stuffed. There's us. The infinite void.
You know, out of every Stardust I've met, you've been the biggest pain in my ass.
Sorry. Where are we?
Space between dreams. Get comfortable.
You gonna try and kill me?
You wish. We just get to sit here and stare at each other until the next dream starts. I'll get the bookmaker. Or I'll get caught by Nyanlithotep. Or I'll go back to my original plan.
You can't do any of that now. I'm here. And I'm not going away ever again.
Do you even know what you're in for? Infinite, cruel, eternity.
Oh, boo-hoo, Buck. When I accidentally made myself immortal because I'm breaking a creep who can't keep his hands to himself. So instead of learning to cope, I have to make everyone vanish. I think in a truly infinite cosmos, you'd find exactly what you're looking for, eventually. You looked for cruelty in a cosmos of infinite volume, and found it in no short supply. But you know what, Buck? When the dream starts again, I'm going to be running barefoot through the grass. I'm going to watch scary movies. I'm going to love, be joyous, move, learn, cry, and feel so much that all of the bad is worth it. That's what I did when I was mortal. That's what I'll do now.
That'll end. The clock is ticking on how long you'll still be able to experience any of those things.
The clock was always ticking, Buck. And when it runs out, ashes to ashes, stardust to stardust. But there's things out there worth seeing before that happens. Things that make it all worthwhile. I swear it. You know what? Come on.
Where are you taking me?
This void is infinite, right? I bet there's an infinite number of things that make life worthwhile too. Even out here. Stop me when you see. Remember, the only logical argument for a moral nihilist is to get them to game end. Dedicated to my brilliant wife, Carolyn Hunter. You make me a real sucker for love. Ah! Ancient extrovert adopting an introvert. Buck had an eternity to sit in the void, and all he did was just float in endless seething anger. Fucking sad. Yeah, basically. What? You finally see something you like?
I'm speechless.
Seriously, dude. You decided to sit in an endless void that is effectively the cosmos, and you didn't think to go explore?
I'm not any closer to seeing it all.
The universe is infinite, man! You really think, why are you being mad? Why are you being upset about this massive, unfathomably massive cosmos that we live in? Oh, looks like a new dream's finally starting. Ready to get duke it out again?
I think I prefer to stay out here.
There you go. But if I hear that you're going after the sleeper, I'm coming for you.
Peaceful.
There you go.
It took me a while to see everything. Thank you.
Yeah, well, Buck, when you see it all, take me to your favorite spots. Rhok'zan, I can't wait to see what you've dreamt up this time. Well, look at that. The house is clean. No bloodstains. No 100. God, Nanny! Ah!
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to scare you.
Nanny, how many times have we ambushed her? Of course she'd be jumpy.
Hey, Billy!
Sorry. I couldn't think of anything better to shout while I jumped out.
Why did you have to jump out at all?
Danny, Billy, Kid, you're all here! And none of them have the stamp?
Of course, silly. Where else would we be? It's not like we can just leave the woods. But now that they've pretty much covered the whole planet, we can go everywhere. I can finally go shopping in Paris.
And I'll be able to go on a world tour. My fans will love it. And oh, Billy, you simply must come with me on tour. I'll need a bodyguard, and you're perfect for the role.
Good luck with that. You can take orders for anyone weaker than her.
I'd rather eat my shoe.
Being cranky.
Sorry. I didn't get enough violence out of my system before peace broke out.
Oh, yeah. You should see outside, Stardust. Everything's different. It's a whole new world waiting to be re-explored. No reason to ever come back to this old place.
Thank you for telling me.
Ugh, can we please get out of here already? The wallpaper's peeling, the floorboards are rotting, and I'm pretty sure I just saw a rat the size of a chihuahua run by. Had enough of this gross old house to last a lifetime.
This is her childhood home.
Oh, I mean, it's, nice.
Wait. You knew that she lived here? I spent forever trying to figure that out. Why didn't you help me or leave me a note or something? I was your boss.
Billy is big muscle mommy.
What's your 1 rep max on bench press?
Guys, if it's all the same, I might take a moment to say goodbye to this place. I'll be on in a sec.
No worries. The rest of your family already got their chance to pack up and say their goodbyes. Only fair you get your turn.
My family's here too?
Yeah, they're totes outside. Your folks are, like, really hitting it off with Rhok'zan.
Color me shocked. Who could have possibly expected that a goddess of fertility and a married couple with 10 kids would get along?
But, like I said, no rush. Especially if you don't want to get caught in the crossfire of their grandkids discussion.
How would that work? I mean, Rhok'zan is a fertility goddess, but Stardust is female. And again, Rhok'zan is also an elder god, so it can happen.
Take all the time you need. We'll wait for you.
Thanks. The trio steps out into the daylight, leaving me to, will likely be the last goodbyes to this house. A butterfly caught in a web. Strange. Don't see a spider around. Wonder how long the poor thing's been trapped. You're right. I can be replaced. Do I want to make the same mistake? What is this jingling? This is coming from the hearts, isn't it? No. Everyone is waiting for me. In a peaceful world. A world where there's no sickness, no disease, no war, no suffering. Where everyone can live, be happy. I don't need this house anymore. I have Rhok'zan.
Thanks for playing.
It's a Shoggoth.
Sucker for love. Date to die for.
Sucker for Love, Date to Die For.
I mean, we got the true end, but... now my curiosity's piqued. Be replaced too. Want to make the same mistake? Why are you following him? I really don't want to know what happens when I go here. I really don't. Because that's Rhok'zan. I know that's her talking to me. Damn it, curiosity.
Well now, aren't you just full of surprises? When you first stumbled into these woods, cheeks wet with tears of rage, your only desire was to see these twisted trees burn. For a moment, I thought you'd forgotten your quest so easily, in exchange for a flutter of lashes and a flash of thigh. It seems I may have misjudged your resolve. A mistake I do not often make. Those seeking to destroy the Black Woods inevitably become compelled to worship it. That boastful promise is printed in every version of this contemptible book. Will you prove them liars and burn them down in a fit of mortal defiance? Or will you prove them right and spend your immortal days simpering at my niece's cloven hooves like a love-struck fool in the very Eden you swore to raise to ashes?
I should have known it was Auntie Nyan Nyan saying these things.
The agony of indecision suits you, little matchstick. Though I do hope you choose to burn it all down. I've never cared for happy endings. Or goodbyes, for that matter. Ta-ta.
Too bad. I like making Auntie Nyan Nyan look like an idiot. I did it with D. I'll do it with Stardust. Get stuffed. Hey! Good on ya! I can't wait to see what you do with it, man.
Thanks for playing.
Sucker for Love, Date to Die For.
That was fun. That was a lot of fun. Ooh, excuse me. But I think now is a good time to call it for tonight. So, thank you all very much for watching. We will be back tomorrow. Probably going to play some Beppin'. Maybe some maybe some Pizza Tower. Who knows? But until then, remember, you can't get good if you're busy being mad. Stay awesome, stay safe, and thank you very much for visiting the basement. Don't go summoning any elder gods, huh? I hear they don't make good romantic partners.